is just so phenomenal. The 6th hole, just a driver wedge today. Some players getting it down the hill, making birdies.
Feeds it right in. Hideki making his 8th start, his 5th in a row. He's got 3 top 10s here, with the best solo second coming 7 years ago. This is Matsuyama over at the 7th.
This one's got pretty much left-hand break all the way to it and dead center. That one was rolling pretty fast, but dead center.
Matsuyama moving a bit up the board. Another one here. He walks it in.
Gosh, looking easy with that flat stick.
Hideki Matsuyama moving it to 4 under with a birdie there at the 8th.
This ball up in the right to left wind is going to finish left of the flag.
Okay, not bad.
Matsuyama's had his.
Why is that, you think, Rolf?
I don't know. Maybe it's the sand.
Not able to spin it quite as much, you
Yeah,
think?
definitely can't spin it that much.
Oh, Hideki just pours it in.
How many putts has this guy made today?
Hitting a line drive here, but he's pulled this, and there are some significant native grasses over there if he doesn't get a good kick.
Oh, it landed just soft enough, but the angle is no good at all. Got to chip over that green side bunker, short-sided.
Wide open.
You can easily hit on the top of the face and come up short. Played the ultra flop, and gosh, he's hit shots like this all last season. He was the best around the green statistically.
Nice work.
That's a great example of why he was #1 last season in that category. Yeah.
Wants to go right down the pro walk that you see there, down the right-hand side. Kind of just like that, actually.
And if you haven't seen Hideki through the years, you see a lot of that. He'll go one-handed, and it'll mean that it's right down the middle.
Very high. Into the center of the green, it appears.
Good catch. The
This is going to be good.
Oh, baby.
This is going to be good.
All right. Stay tuned. Oh, there you go. 1 for 3. Not bad. And they play the hole in 4 under. Last year, now Hideki back at 16.
Oh yeah. The ball a little below his feet, just a shoulder swing.
And Matsuyama is the first to join Zalatoris up in there and tie for second now at 8 under.
Okay.
That's a low bullet. Absolutely perfect.
Oh, that was
This is
cool.
way up there.
That's off to the races, Andy. That was a laser beam from Hideki.
Again, this is second shot at the 4th from 128 yards.
Yeah, the first 4 holes are the toughest on the golf course, but Matsuyama took advantage of a short club in here at 4, almost flew it in the hole.
It's got that nice little bounce with the putter. You know, it kind of takes a little bit of the tension out. Pretty.
Well, if you go up left, you're landing up into the upslope, and the ball doesn't run at all, and you're left with probably 30 yards longer, maybe 40.
Well, this is a smoke
That's
daddy.
perfect.
Yeah, I was going to say smoke daddy right there. That is back-to-back good golf swings.
Understanding your abilities and know when you can maybe do something outside the box a little bit. Well, this one started quite a bit left and is cutting. Yep, good distance control and safely in the middle of the green. From hole high from the left of it.
Ooh, that was a little more aggressive.
He's got a little bit of work to do.
Did that hit the mark?
Took a little hop there, didn't it?
I think it may have hit either Adams or Justin's mark. It's hard to tell, but I think he probably had it as a visual. He wanted the ball coming in above that, and he had Adam move it, and he still hit it, Andy.
Back at 6, Hideki launching one over that cavernous ravine. Oh, this looks promising. It's likely to catch the rough, but it's way down there at the 429-yard par 4.
Same kind of shot. It's going to release down there. Another.
Oh, he's going to thread the needle. Look at this.
How about that?
But everybody's still chasing Hideki Matsuyama, who began this day one off of Tom Hoge's first round lead. Hideki with a 65 yesterday, staring down this tee shot. This is what you do at Kapalua. You use the slopes. And this on the 203-yard par 3/8, a birdie there for Hideki Matsuyama.
Not much in this one. Down the middle. How much will it go left? 3 perfect tee shots, gentlemen. Carried all the way there. That's just absolutely a perfect shot.
His trips around the Plantation Course, zeroing in for another one at the 10th.
Much easier hole location at 10 today, and the players took advantage of it. Matsuyama looks good over that putter.
He's banking on the wind to bring it.
A tinkerer, so he's gone to a new putter. It paid off yesterday, and it's been paying off again today. This is a long birdie putt at 11 to send him to 14 under. Matsuyama has had some close calls here. Maybe this is his week. And then just a couple holes later here at the 13th. His second up the hill, gauging everything, the elevation, to put the lead at 15 under. And with this putting stroke and with this new putter, not a problem at all. So Hideki Matsuyama with a one-shot lead over Corey Connors in the second round of the Sentry. And one of the great views in all the world right there at 17T.
Big swing from Mats, a one-arm follow-through, but that's not something we don't see quite a bit from him.
It's going down the right-hand side, though, Bones, and that is sort of the speed slot, so it's actually going to end up, I believe, all the way down at the bottom of the hill. Still, just like he hit a pretty good drive.
Not a lot of wind to deal with today.
Trying to hold up a cut. This is on a really good line if he's got the number right.
Yeah, he does.
Oh! Is that any good?
What a shot.
How about this? This nearly was jarred.
Yeah, this is so purely struck. Really hard to stop the ball even from the fairway here.
There we go. Maybe the putter has a little more life. Another birdie for Matsuyama. The lead back up to 2. Hideki Matsuyama, whom he's playing with in the final group. Matsuyama birdied the 3rd and then came back with another one at the 4th to push it to 18 under and tie Morikawa.
Just trying to leave something a little short and left of this back right hole location. Cutting on a really nice line. Just a little deep, had some helping wind there. I think a little more than he expected.
Matsuyama could have been lower than his second straight 65 yesterday had he made a few putts. But that's a tap-in birdie.
It's certainly not a way they're used to playing this hole. Hideki loves this one.
That was smashed.
Just careens off of that left side of the bunker. Just picks up speed as it goes straight down this hill.
You could see it pass by Morikawa, so this thing is kind of found that slot in that steep slope, and this is more Kapalua-esque.
And that's the one that always ends up in the either that first cut.
You can use the ridge.
All in all, not too bad for Hideki. Better than the other two.
And add another one to it. Matsuyama tying Morikawa at the top, and now they've got a little separation.
Just a soft cut on a beautiful line.
Yeah, he milked that one, didn't he, Bones?
Beautiful swing.
In good position for Matsuyama. There's a nice rise up to the green of almost 50 feet.
This is a pretty looking shot into the left center of the green if it's the right number.
Boy, is it ever. He's going to wander back down onto the putting surface from there. Get a little bit better.
Pretty good. Should be a birdie for Matsuyama. The incredible win for him to finally break through. Now for his birdie. So they exchange birdies at the 9th, Morikawa and Matsuyama.
Hideki hitting a line drive cut. And that is perfect.
You know it's good when not one hand comes off the club.
These fairways are just soft enough too to where these balls are going to stay in the fairway in years past.
Whoa.
Oh wow, look at that. That is a very bad break. Well, we see the center face hit, but look at the right heel coming off the ground. Maybe not quite as much as we see from a just missed the green left and long. That was Wyndham Clark. Everybody else has hit this green.
Aggressive play.
Yeah, no problems. It sure looked a little worse live from the angle we saw.
Oh, look at the strike.
You know, maybe if he was hitting a 3-wood, it may have been a bit of it more of an issue, but with a
This just under 12 feet. Add it to the list, right in the heart. Downwind, and then the switch today, it's under 400 average.
Very high up the left center. Hideki not wild about this one.
He's not wild about a lot of them, Bones.
I think it's when he misses the center of the face by a centimeter. He takes the one of the hands off the club, but totally fine.
Just a comfortable gap wedge. Bringing it in from left to right.
It didn't look like he liked it at all. I was just about to say anything outside of 10 feet would be a poor shot.
You think about how many wedge shots these players are going to hit in this round today, and with no wind and fairly soft green, you see a lot.
His misses are tremendous.
And with the way these guys are playing, Bones, you just wonder if they're going to maybe do a little bit of running and hiding from the rest of the field. But
Not one here you want to come out of.
There's native grass over here. Well, for most people there are. For not for Hideki when he just missed it. So now he can probably just get the putter out.
Hideki not liking what he sees in terms of hitting putter from this location, so he's gone with the chipper and pulled it off beautifully.
yeah, pretty cool play, Bones.
It's going right to left. And you could see it in the follow through. He's almost trying to helicopter it a little bit to try to get a little cut.
And to your point about him winning the Masters, I don't think this guy by any means has finished winning majors here. I think he's got a couple left in him for sure.
Just 32 years old in the prime of his career. And
315 yards to get it to the downslope that will net you another 40 or 50 yards in roll.
This looks pretty good, Bones.
Oh, soft first bounce. Needs to go just a little bit to get over the crest.
just over season average. Matsuyama 177 on that ball speed. In good shape to attack. Connors. Boy, that seemed like a good swing.
Yeah, that's a very effective play. That's going to get caught up on the ridge. It should come back towards the hole some 15 or 18 feet.
Here it comes, Bones. Going to wander toward the front of the green.
That is so good from that
shot.
lie.
He's been the most impressive player this week.
So they'll exchange 2 more birdies. Matsuyama clinging to that 1-shot lead still.
Goes straight for his tee. Absolutely loves this one.
Yeah, you see that apex 125. Definitely hit up on that one a little bit more than that last drive in which he was trying to hit more of a squeeze. Ball back. It's a beautiful 3/4 follow through. Going to use the backstop. Here it comes.
Oh, just.
Is it in? I was thinking it was going to be in the way.
Right there, that shot is just typifies what this 3rd round has been about.
This is a toe hook up the left side. I think it's a complete mishit.
Well, we saw the big block at the last hole. That ball barely carried into the fairway with our drone coverage. Would not be surprised, Dan, to see Hideki go hit the range at the end of the day just to confirm that he can find the center of the face with the driver, because he seems to be scraping it down the stretch here with this club.
He's hit this nicely up the left side of the fairway.
Oh, he's gotten aggressive, didn't he, Bones? How good was this?
That is a power 3-wood right there. Holy cow.
To step up and hit that shot, especially with the numbers that you just spit out of this, Bones.
Uphill, turning left.
Popped it pretty good. Had the right speed on it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you couldn't have put it really in a better spot.
Walks it right in. It's a new 54-hole tournament record for Hideki Matsuyama. Most birdies in a round. This was earlier in his final round after a couple of pars at 1 and 2. His second at the par 4 third. From 107 yards out, the eagle drops in for Matsuyama.
Taking this one more up the left side, but needs a soft bounce. And gets it.
That was pretty fortunate there, Bones. That's going to turn out beautiful.
Only 4 pars today at 5. No bogeys.
Bit of a pull here.
Boy, that is not his best, and that is not going to be the easiest.
This is on a really good line if he's got the number.
Boy, sounded solid, Bones, and it is. Both he and Morikawa with good looks at birdies at the par 3/8. Good looking putt. Hideki bouncing back after the bogey.
Before him to see how much break there was in this putt.
That is a nice little show of resiliency.
Just a love tap, but it's up the left side. This needs a kick to the right.
Well, it's the type of shot he tried to hit, but when you hit it on the toe.
Boy, a lot of grass got between the club head and the ball. This is going to end up most likely in the fairway, but he got away with one there. That came out heavy.
All in all, that's going to be totally fine. Just that tough to grasp, the grass that Bones was describing.
Oh boy, it sounded like he crisped it, and he's right below the hole for a decent look at birdie. And it is indeed a 4-shot lead for Matsuyama.
He's bailed on this one big time. He's going to finish well right of the hole.
All right, safely on the green in regulation, but as we mentioned, we're going to finish out on Golf Channel.
Bones, he's made 2 putts from 30 feet on this hole this week.
Are you kidding?
Walking after it. How many were you saying, Smelly?
Just made
2,
another one.
And that would be the 3rd there, Bones.
Bones, good call. It was all green light, especially with the vibes that Hideki's had in this hole previous. And he's just poured in another long one.
Okay, swing.
Taking this up the right side. I guess with this much hurting wind, he won't have to worry about it kicking too far to the right, I don't believe.
He doesn't, Bones. This is perfect. In all 4 days, he's been right on top of the hill with a great vantage point.
Trying to keep it under the wind. It's on a good line. We'll see if he can get it into the green, and he just gets knocked down by the wind.
That yellow and blue of Matsuyama framed against the blue Pacific. Morikawa still not in for par. Is that a good stroke or what? Matsuyama. You need a little help in the end, right? As you're running out of holes, but just Hideki just not giving any ground.
That would have gone into a thimble.
Oh, perfect tee shot. He actually hammered that one. That would have taken care of the sand.
You can see it in the apex. A lot of times he's been hitting it a little lower today.
Let's see if he plays behind the hole like he did yesterday.
Oh, man, he almost made eagle.
He's lucky he missed the flag sticker. That would have come all the way off the green.
To yesterday, as you're talking about, Smiley, this looked like it had a chance to do a little dance around the cup.
Looks like he's playing this just outside the left. Got to keep it up.
He lets his clubs do the talking, and they've just delivered another birdie at the 16th. The lead back up to 3.
Boy, it goes straight for the tee.
Kept 2 hands on the steering wheel there, and it
Yes,
was a
he did.
beauty.
And you know when Matsuyama goes straight for the tee, it's more than fine. It's perfect in his eyes. It's a little rollout. Our drone will follow Matsuyama's final trip down the 18th fairway here. A little more of that Kapalua-esque rollout.
He's just looking at the right side of the green here.
Picked it off the ground. Heading short right of the green, I think.
That's right where he was aiming. No sense to accidentally hit a draw into the penalty area. This thing is on the ice, Dan.
Hideki not messing around. He wants to get his hands on the trophy, playing very quickly.
Went with the cut spinner down grain out of that fringe area. Got a little work left to break the record here at the Sentry, Dan.
Record-breaking win for Hideki Matsuyama. 35 under, where no one has ever gone before in a PGA Tour 72-hole event.
Thanks for watching the PGA Tour. For more, click here. To subscribe, click here.